Copy.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And don't forget about Shad and Rob. What's going on, fellas and ladies?
I don't know. This week sure is dragging slow.
Yeah, it is.
It's been busy, but
Work
it's
sucked.
just.
Oh,
I wish it would end.
Yeah. Well, it's like, think about it. We got 3 weeks left in the year, basically, right?
yeah,
So a lot of people in corporate America take the last 2 weeks off.
right.
Not us.
So we never do. So everybody's trying to cram in everything this week, and it's just been nuts.
I mean, I'm seeing stuff come to me that I'm like, how long have you had this? You're just now giving it to me. Anyway, it's hump day.
It is finally, but like you said, it's just been a slow, draggy week.
Yeah, and then I hear like bad weather's coming, and Scott got some, and it's heading Rich's way. I think it's gonna miss us.
I hope it misses us.
Yeah, we're just getting a mix and then rain tomorrow, so we'll be fine.
I
Good.
don't think so.
Good.
Nothing miserable. They're gonna
Now Monday, I know we're jumping ahead, but Monday a high of 28, a low of 21 Fahrenheit.
That's chilly.
So the cold front's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first day of winter.
I'm telling you, it's coming. It just went through here.
First day of winter is what?
I mean,
I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right.
When there's frost on the windows here, it's got cold.
Wednesday, the
Wednesday.
21st. Yeah, 21st.
well, I Friday, December 23rd, a high of 12, a low of 5. So we could have a chilly Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Make it cold.
That's cold.
Yeah, they can get it.
You
Uh-oh.
need to turn the pumps off the koi pond.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Well, we already did one. I just got 2 to do. But since it was warming up in the 50s still, it's like we had to keep the system going.
They're coming. I'm telling you.
Now the cold is coming.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it is Ohio, and it is wintertime.
Like I said, we had cold and rain one day, snow in the mountains, and then the next day we had hail, snow, and rain.
Yeah.
And still snow in the mountains.
I bet it looks pretty though.
Oh, lovely.
Scott's starting to look like Santa Claus.
I know. Where's your Christmas hat on? You took it off. Your Santa hat.
I'll wear it next week or this Sunday.
When we do the Christmas song.
The Geronimo song.
we do the Christmas.
Yes, I found it on the computer, so I got it printed out. We just have to replace a couple. I think that we're gonna shuffle it up a little bit. Oh, that scared me.
What scared?
What was that?
It was the dog is all.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it. Just a dog.
It like pulled down this curtain clip thing.
We're in the basement. I don't like the basement.
Why?
I don't like it down here.
That's the man cave.
I only come down here for the show.
This is my basement of death.
Right.
It's all right.
It's the man cave.
Well, I don't like being in basements anyway.
No,
but
she
then
don't.
add all the other stuff, and I'm like,
Just
"Ugh."
think of it as the first floor.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's the first floor. Just think of it that way.
She's always been freaked out though, being below ground.
I don't like this
Okay.
basement.
Seriously, she's walked into mines.
No, I don't like this
Okay.
basement. Let's just say that. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I've saged it a few times. I still don't like it.
Gotcha. Well, your
So yeah.
the clocks still look cool. So
I know.
gives it.
This is my politically correct view, so I don't offend
Oh yeah.
anyone
This is
behind
the nice clean view. I decorated it.
Yeah. I mean, you should have some Christmas lights up there right now. Just saying.
I know. I should get some. Bring one strand across. I'll cook it.
That's all you got to do.
Well, maybe. Well, I was gonna say maybe when we do the song, we could do it up in my office. That is decorated nice and pretty with a Christmas tree.
Oh,
We have the buffalo Christmas tree in my office.
I'll just pick it up and bring it downstairs.
Yeah.
I guess we could. It's really
Yeah.
little.
put it behind you.
I can go plant. I can
There you go.
grab
That's all you got to do.
Cactus,
That is it.
plant it in a bowl, wrap
you're
it
ready
around
for-
Christmas light.
Ready for Christmas. Scott should throw a string up there. Maybe wrap some around Manny.
Wrap some around Manny. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
you need to decorate Manny for the occasion.
I'm sorry, that would be a fire hazard.
Oh, lights are- you can put him on a tree. You can put him on that big old man again.
He might catch on fire.
Do it, Scott.
Is he made of wood or plastic?
Decorate him, Scott.
He's made of something I know will burn. I can guarantee you that.
It'd probably melt.
See, you should have your Santa hat on him right now. They all three should be wearing Santa hats.
I don't have that many.
Okay, we'll just put yours on one of them. Maybe even on the kid.
No, his head jiggles around too much.
Oh, well, maybe Manny then. And then decorate them all.
You knock his head off again.
I can't even get. I don't think I got it.
Lights around them.
Okay, there's the.
Okay, now we can see her.
Yeah, because I got all mine. I mean, I
Look at the
got all
couple.
mine up, so I'm prepared.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe.
I need to throw another log on that fire. It's getting a little chilly in
There
here.
you go.
I know. I like what you did this year with the place.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, the upstairs is decorated quite nice, but it's kind of dark down here. Literally dark.
It looks lit up to me.
It's
I
a,
know. What are you talking about?
I think he's
Yeah,
got
the
a
lights shining off
camera.
the wall.
it's a basement.
I think it's dark down here. I don't know.
They both got those little TikTok circle lights for the little camera.
No, that's actually the cam lights on the ceiling. I don't know.
Well, you can tell what I got from the reflection in the window. I got one.
Yeah, I know. I
got
can see your chandelier thing.
And I can watch Rich watching Zoom through his glasses.
Watching
Yeah,
what?
you can.
I can
Watching
see.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
That's creeping me out.
Never noticed that before.
Oh,
That's
it's
the
funny.
first time I've ever seen that. Rich's glasses.
So you guys ready for all this Christmas hoopla? You guys got the family dinners run down, all that stuff.
We're doing well. We do two dinners. So we got a ribeye roast, bone in, and then Christmas goose and ham with that meal, right?
We're hosting his family Christmas Eve and then mine Christmas Day. So that's like two dinners right in a row.
Your dad and them's coming?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gonna
they'll
put
be
the
with
goose-
us for a week.
You gonna put the goose on the grill, man?
No. She does the goose on Christmas
Oh.
Day and the ham.
I actually roast it without a bag or anything. So I have to baste it and it looks really pretty.
Or you got it on a rack for all the grease to drip away from it, or no?
Yeah. And then I,
Okay.
It's
keep
an all day.
basting it. So it looks really pretty. It looks
It's
like the
always-
pictures.
It's always great. Like if you got that, either
you leave
ducks,
the head on
ducks are greasy. Ducks are greasy too. But if you cut them down the middle and unfold
Just go to Chinatown and get one of them, have them hanging in the rack.
Yeah, do you, leave
Christmas
that-
goose.
do you leave the head on it, Kathleen?
No,
Ah,
I don't think it has a head on it. does
No,
it?
it's already
Oh.
it has like
It has a neck.
Neck,
I don't
neck,
think the
right?
head's on it. But I don't know. I don't remember.
that would be cool.
it would be.
remember.
they serve like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Told you, go to Chinatown. You can get them.
I know. I have. I've gotten them cooked before.
We got one before. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Hmm.
I like goose. It's good.
Walking down the road, see them in the window. I want one of them.
I want a
Take that
Christmas
guy.
swan. That's a
Well,
swan,
I thought
ain't it?
I was gonna say I thought back in the day they had to. I thought back in the day the butcher before they had to keep the head on it. That way you could tell it was a goose. Just like back you have to keep 1 foot on a rabbit or you couldn't sell a rabbit.
Why?
It could be.
Well, because at a time
Just so
everybody
people
was
knew
selling-
what they were buying.
Well, no, they were selling cats, not rabbits, because they look the same.
Yeah. Yeah, and a swan.
So-
looks like a
Hey.
goose.
Yeah. So then they started making people. You got to keep if you're going to sell a rabbit, it's got to have 1 foot on it, so you can tell it was a rabbit.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Just
So
like a
can
goose.
see,
You know,
like,
you
the
got to tell it's a
feet.
goose, not
Sure.
something out of the local pond at the park.
It is. It's a swan.
Swan.
It's not a goose. It's a swan.
But yeah.
So what are you doing, Tim?
Nothing.
Nothing.
As little as possible.
He's not even waxing his car.
I might.
Well, we practically got our Christmas shopping done. Stuff's in the mail,
Thanks to Amazon.
Except for your beard oil.
except for your beard oil.
Thank God.
Me and
for
my gold's not
Amazon.
doing much of anything right now.
No, it's been miserable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were asking in the chat room, how's the gold hunt for you
It's
guys?
Not that great.
Not that great.
Moist.
Well, we went down and we tried to run some stuff through a recirculator, but when you're used to running 40 to 50 buckets and you go to 2, no.
And the water just gets like that horrible.
Well, we can only carry so much down, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have any water settling in the river down there at all.
Oh, heck no.
Not that much rain, just
No,
enough to
not
just
that much
annoy
at all.
things.
Just enough to
See, you should have dug a hole, put a tarp in, and let it catch the water.
Listen to this guy. If I did that, there'd be
Like a
every
swimming
animal, plus
pool?
all the cows drinking out of
Yeah, I know the cow.
it. It'd be the local cow hole.
Yeah. They'd be in there playing in the pool.
Yeah, like I said, there's pools of water up the creek, but we wouldn't call those pools of water, if you know what I mean.
be a puddle.
Well, isn't it illegal to catch rain or something in Arizona?
Certain areas.
I'd
Yeah.
like to have somebody tell me that crap.
I don't know about Arizona, but
It could be just part of that county that person may be, because I've heard stories.
I've heard stories in some areas it is
Huh.
because
oh, it is.
This county, so
okay.
we're in the clear.
Well, if that's the truism, number one, that's the ideal. That's just the stupidest crap I ever heard. And number
Something
two,
about,
that just sounds like somebody wants to make sure that if you live in that town, you have to buy water from us. You can't catch your own rainwater. Are you
I don't know
serious,
what it
man?
is. I don't know. I've been reading up a lot about Arizona and their water,
Uh-huh.
just because, moving out, if we're going to move out there and dig a well and have to know these things, and
Yeah.
it's just
I
kind
don't know.
of crazy.
I haven't heard anything about it out here.
The history of the water and all the things that
Well, it's
if
the
you
desert.
if you own water, if you have the rights to water, you own everything
Yeah.
out there. Water is gold.
Water
That's
is
the
gold.
gold.
That's why
Whiskey's for drinking, water's for fighting.
Right. That's why Rango sticks close to us all day, because we control the water.
Yeah, there you go.
I used to watch a lot of off-grid, and I still do. But there was a couple that was building an off-grid place somewhere in Arizona. I just can't remember where, and they were kind of getting in trouble with rainwater capturing.
Mm.
But there's, another person in the same state that's in south there, like over by Tucson or something like that. He has it set up and no problems
Yeah.
because of that
Hmm.
camp. Just
Hmm.
depends.
Like I said,
Depends on where you
I
are.
think sometimes it goes against the politics. If you're going to be a part of the town, you need to buy our water, not catch your own, and have everybody else get the bright idea so we can't charge for water. So,
Maybe.
I mean, hey, if you mess with somebody charging from water because you're catching your own, you give everybody else the bright idea, they're going to be a little upset.
Yeah. I wonder how they would feel about me having a koi pond in their neighborhood. That's why we couldn't share a well, I guess.
Or
Right.
have cows in your backyard drinking from your farm.
Exactly. Or
Oh,
down-
that'll be fenced off.
Donkeys.
Yeah, probably the
The
dog.
wonky donkey will be out there.
Every night they be your koi pond. Womp, 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 womp. Give me a drink.
I think I may have an artist do a sculpture of the wonky donkey and put it up on our hill next to the buffalo. That'll be funny.
Wonky donkey.
Do
You
it.
guys got plenty of them out there, trust me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen them.
Yeah, but you're like in the like where you're saying like around Lake. That's the Mecca for them. That's the only place where there's actually a donkey sign that says "Slow down, donkey crossings."
Well, I know.
Well, there's two big herds.
They
right
cooed
around
all
out
over our rental car.
No, I mean that's on the interstate.
there. Yeah.
It's on the interstate. Slow down, you could hit a donkey. Like, what?
I kind of want that sign.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch some and train
Right
them.
now, how many do you want to buy? You can adopt,
Then we can
adopt,
get you into the donkey derby,
I
Scott.
want to have my own for the donkey derby.
All right, you got to own one.
Actually, we've got a couple of friends. They've already got one of them got two, and the other one got two as well because they adopted them. They caught them in the wild. They go through like a 2-week thing, where they try to calm and get used to people, and then they give them to you and say later.
Oh, cool! It's like an adoption company that does it.
Yeah, but it's like adopting a dog. It's not for free, folks.
Right.
So
I hang out with the
free.
with a few donkeys
Adopt
every
a
now and
donkey.
then, but
You just lasso one up and drag it home.
yeah, okay.
That.
Good luck
We're gonna-
with that.
I want to get the video when you do that. Okay.
That
Yeah,
would
me
be-
too. I
that would
want
be
to see him
comedy.
dragging your butt across the couch.
Right. Oh, that's a chola. Oh,
Yeah.
Are they strong?
Oh yeah, they're pretty
yeah,
strong.
they're strong. Them things run up a mountain like nobody's
They're
business.
stubborn, man. They're stubborn.
Yeah, remember
I'll
that
tell you,
saying, Kathleen, strong as a mule.
I'll tell you what, though, they are clean, you guys. Out here in the middle of winter, they look like freaking, they've been brushed like show animals.
Oh, they're beautiful.
They are freaking that clean. They are.
I think they're
I couldn't
beautiful.
believe it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Perfect black stripe. The coat looks great. They look great. And I'm like, really?
Kathleen's like they look Asian. It's the way their markings
You
are.
said that.
No, you did. You did.
You said
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't look like everybody, if you're say back in the East Coast and you have a donkey, they do not look like these donkeys.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
These donkeys are very unique looking. They're very pretty.
Yeah.
They're like a blue color. It's so weird.
Nice
I know,
piece
right?
of ass
Yeah.
out there. I'll tell you that much.
There's what?
Bunch of nice piece of ass out there.
Only for you to rope, buddy, to hang on.
I know, and drag that ass home.
That's right.
Yeah.
How I got Kathleen.
And that thing's gonna drag you around. It's gonna be so bad.
It's a family show.
Yeah, speaking of ass, how's them gold prices?
I know, man. Wow. Way to segue into that one.
Well, you
Well,
wasn't even ready, really?
I gotta say, gold, silver, all doing well.
Nice.
Gold did fall 74 cents, but it's sitting pretty at $1,806.86.
That's because it took a jump yesterday. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's doing
What was
really
it,
good.
$35 jump?
it was a $33 jump.
Well, the Fed
$33
rose.
jump.
Didn't they raise the interest rate again today?
I heard.
Yeah.
So,
By
guys-
50 basis points this time.
Ooh.
I'm telling you guys, watch out because, like I said, they got stuff going on in the country. You guys got to be watching. If you got gold, I'd hang on to it. I'm not giving you any. Hey, what's that disclaimer? We got the.
We're
not giving
you any
financial
investment
advice.
Not telling you what to
Do your
do.
own research.
Don't do it.
But buy gold now.
But,
But I mean,
yeah.
the story is that Russia and China is trying to get together, and instead of using cash for oil now, they want to make it when you buy oil from them, they want gold. And I believe I heard it was going to be a gram for 2 barrels, so it's a 2 barrel per gram deal. If that does that, it's going to go with the gold, and they are projecting.
Are you saying they want to bring the gold standard back?
Yes, and they are
Well,
projecting.
Russia has admitted basically that the sanctions are making it difficult for them to
Yeah.
buy and resupply their military and weaponry and stuff they need.
But didn't
like
we
I
just
said,
give them back the Merchant of Death?
Yeah, I know.
yeah, but
We
they're
gotta keep it
foreclosing.
interesting.
They're forecasting that gold could, if they do this, shoot up a little bit above 3 grand.
Wow. It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Then it's going to be illegal for us to have it or find it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, come take my guns too. No,
But
I got
silver,
friends. I don't care. I've already paid for them.
silver's down 4 cents, $23.84.
We'll all have to go underground.
What is it? 23 what?
$23.84.
That's still pretty good. It's back up to 23 now.
Yeah. Now platinum did rise 2 cents at $1,030.01.
That 1 penny probably made somebody a lot of money, believe it or not.
Now, breaking news: iridium has increased $100,
Man,
4,790.
what's up with that?
I don't know. That's the second move. It just whew, look at that.
For a long time, it just like was dead.
Now ruthenium's been doing the opposite. It's been going down, sitting flat right now at 473.
Yeah.
Okay.
So buy that. Just kidding. Palladium up $3, $1,919.95.
Hey, and since that one dude that owned that one company just, pretty much took the cryptocurrency in his own pocket and left the country, what's that Bitcoin up to now?
We're not there yet. You're jumping ahead.
Dang it, I thought that was the next one.
Rhodium has stayed flat at $12,590.
I can get all these notes.
Always jumping ahead, man. So your Bitcoin,
Yeah, you're doing right.
so it's still staying where it's pretty much been, but it's at $17,683.
Oh, that's really dropped a lot, though.
Well, yeah, but
It's well below 20.
but it's up now because it was at 16. So it's
What
up.
was the
Yeah,
highest? What was the highest it was at, Rich? I know it was above 20 something.
It was
26.
60, like almost 64 grand, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
Might have been the peak.
Yep, 64.
That's called riding a horse downward.
Yeah, but I don't know. It does crazy. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Ah.
But there you go.
You're
There's
right.
your
it was
precious
Bitcoin.
metal prices.
The old Bitcoin.
Yay. Kathleen, you got news tonight? I seen she had putting some pictures.
I do have a couple stories. I meant to get more
Uh-huh.
on there, but I ran out of time
That's
to get them
fine.
together.
Oh, yeah.
But these are good ones.
Mhm.
So I do have some. They're long, so they'll take.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break. Come back and get right to it. Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
All right, December 14th, 2022. This story was kind of cool. A gold rush steamer, the SS Pacific, was found. It's known to have $5 million in treasure trove that was lost with it. It was a famed treasure ship. It was lost to the Pacific Ocean in the 1800s, and it was found by a pair of nautical sleuths. This iconic vessel was captained by Jefferson Davis Howe. He was a brother-in-law to the Confederate President Jefferson Davis. But this ship sunk off the coast of Cape Flattery in Washington State in 1875. And it was on a voyage from British Columbia to San Francisco when it collided with another ship known as the Orpheus. And this was after.
I ain't touching that one.
I know. This is after it collided after the second mate on board the Orpheus mistook the Pacific's lights of that of a nearby lighthouse. So this tragedy at the time was the deadliest for the Western states. It took 325 lives. The ship sunk to the ocean's bottom with $180,000 in gold. The Orpheus reached shore before sinking later that night, and the crew managed to disembark safely off of that ship. So for more than a century, the SS Pacific's whereabouts was a mystery until two men, Matthew Macaulay and Macaulay, I think I said it right, and Jeff Hummel from the Northwest Shipwreck Alliance finally spotted the sunken steamboat. What they saw were two circular depressions when they were using, I guess, sonar. And what they ended up locating was the steamboat's wheel paddles. And that's when they kind of knew that they were on the right path. So the site required close and repeated examinations, they said, with a side scan sonar. And then they used a remotely operated underwater vehicle to gather enough data and evidence. And then they were able to image both of the wheels with the sonar and covered the portion that found all the debris field from the sunken ship, which is pretty amazing for those waters. Those waters up there are pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got a lot of good technology too.
Yeah, that to even have it still be there. The Pacific's precise location is not publicly announced yet, obviously, but the Alliance said it is roughly 23 miles offshore at a depth between 1,000 to 2,000 feet. Ooh. So the organization was granted exclusive salvage rights from the judge, and this just happened recently. That's why the story is in the news. This discovery was more of a slow realization than an aha moment, Drew said from the crew. He said there's still years of hard work ahead of them to excavate this, but they are taking appropriate care to recover and preserve the artifacts. But rather than plunder all the lost gold, the Alliance wants to open a museum and put the artifacts from the ship on display. However, first there will be a legal window for all of the descendants.
That's the ship right there.
Yeah, right here. This is the picture.
That went across the ocean.
Oh, well, it was kind of going from British Columbia to San Francisco, so it'd be like going down the side. Yeah, like a coastal. Yeah.
I was like, man, I wouldn't trust those wheels on the ocean.
Yeah, I wouldn't go across the ocean either in that. But anyway, what they're going to do is open a legal window for all the descendants of those associated with the Pacific to claim ownership of any of the parts that they do recover, because only 2 people survived the tragedy. The ship carrying the members to the region's elite. The ship was carrying members of the region's elite, in addition to miners that were returning home for the winter, as well as 41 people designated as Chinamen. That's all they said. China. So no human remains were found at the site, although obviously the powerful currents, being under the water that long, they did not find any remains.
Cool.
This story is kind of cool. So, more evidence. I need to drink of water. Hold on.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Converse.
All right, shut up.
Okay. All right. So, more evidence of the murderous 1600s pirate hideout in the U.S. colonies is surfacing. English King William III put a large bounty on the heads of Henry Every and his men after they sacked a royal vessel owned by an Indian emperor. I'm gonna mispronounce his name. Aurangzeb, whatever. Anyway, the story began let's back up a little bit. The story begins way back in 2014 when metal detectorist Jim Bailey found this coin, which is a 17th century coin, while in a pick your own fruit grove in Middleton, Rhode Island. If you look at this coin, look at it. Look at the writing on it. Okay. To find this in Rhode Island. It has Arabic writing on it. So it was a tarnished silver coin. And what makes it unique at the time, and this is what sparked this whole quest from Jim Bailey, who is also a historian. He devoted his years in trying to find out the mystery behind this coin. So what this coin, and evidently more of these coins did turn up, and a lot of other things did turn up as evidence that the world's most ruthless pirate wandered the American colonies with impunity. So recently, newly surfaced documents strengthened the case that the English buccaneer Henry Every, who was the target of the first worldwide manhunt, was hiding out in New England before sailing to Ireland and vanishing off the face of the earth, pretty much. So anyway, Bailey began retracing Every's steps, and research confirmed that this exotic coin was minted in 1693 in Yemen. Bailey then discovered that it was consistent with millions of dollars worth of coins and other valuables that seized by the pirate and his men in their brazen September 7th, 1695 robbery of that armed royal vessel owned by the Indian emperor. And the ship was called the Ganges-Saway. Anyway, here's some more of what they have found over the years, metal detecting in that area.
Is that a gold nugget?
That is a gold nugget, and there's a story behind that.
Cool story.
Anyway, Historical accounts say Every's band tortured and killed passengers aboard the Indian ship, raped many of the women before escaping to the Bahamas, which was a haven at the time for the pirates. But word quickly spread of their crimes, and English King William III, under enormous pressure from India, had the influential East India Company trading giant put a large bounty on their heads. So detectorists and archaeologists have since located 26 similar coins stretching all the way from Maine to the Carolinas, with the same writing, but all but 3 coins turned up in New England. None can be dated later than when the Indian ship was captured. Detectives have also uncovered a gold nugget that you see behind me here, weighing 3 grams. So they found this in a potato field perched on a hilltop in a seaside Little Compton, Rhode Island, which isn't really known for gold nuggets. Experts believe that the nugget originated somewhere along Africa's Gold Coast. So obviously the gold nugget wasn't native to Rhode Island. So another piece of evidence that it was from some kind of pirate booty.
Mhm.
Bailey had already found records showing that the Seaflower, a ship used by Every and his men, after they ditched the vessel they'd used in their murderous raid, arrived in Newport in 1696. He sent surface documents that showed that the pirate captain was accompanied by 3 Rhode Islanders that he took aboard from another pirate vessel when he fled India. So all 3 came ashore with Every in the Bahamas in March of 1696. And Bailey said that they essentially served as basically getaway drivers in exchange for some of their plunder. The captured pirates were William Phillips and Edward Seville, and they testified on August 27, 1696, that one of the 2 ships that left the Bahamas went to Virginia and New England before reaching Ireland. So Bailey said that the records clarify all the muddy timelines that has been misinterpreted by historians to suggest that the pirate lingered for 2 months on the Caribbean island, something he never would have done as a fugitive. So this makes more sense than what the historians were saying. There's no way that he would have stayed in the Bahamas to sit on the beach to work on his tan while waiting to be captured, Bailey said. Indeed, Every was in New England for over a month, probably weighing his options for starting his new life on the colonies or going back home to England. Every's exploits have inspired Stephen Johnson's book, Enemy of All Mankind, and the final installment of PlayStation's popular Uncharted video game franchise. Earlier this year, Sony Pictures released a movie adaptation starring Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, and Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
There's going to be a movie about this.
I watched it.
Oh, you did?
It's called Uncharted. We watched it too, honey.
You did? I'm going to have to watch it again now.
I have to watch it again.
I'm going to have to, because now that I know the backstory.
Yeah.
Anywho, see, I have a bad memory.
You know what? I was thinking that last picture with the boat. Could you imagine that with all the sails up? That would be like crazy.
Yeah.
People having to get those sails.
Yeah. It'd be nuts.
Yeah.
And then to travel across the ocean in that thing.
I know, right?
Better than a steamboat.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So Jim Bailey's next challenge is figuring out what happened to Henry Every after the trail ran cold following his arrival in Ireland on June 20th, 1696. So it's the mystery's elusive final chapter, one he hopes to detail in a forthcoming book about the cold case. More to come on that story, I think.
Sure.
That's pretty cool. But now that I know the backstory, I'm definitely watching that movie again.
You have to watch it one more time.
I don't remember that movie.
It was good. I mean,
Are
What
you
was it
sure
called
you
again?
watched
No,
it?
we all watched it.
Who's we
Uncharted.
all?
Uncharted.
It was called Uncharted.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't.
When was it made?
This
I don't
year.
think-
yeah. A year
Oh,
ago.
I definitely didn't watch it.
Now, if you guys have seen it, is it really worth a crap or not?
It's. I'd say-
Evidently, he
It's-
remembers it, so I'm telling this me.
It's
a good
it's
No,
it's a little BS, hokey,
right. Yeah,
hard to believe, action, lies,
yeah.
type of thing. But
Yeah.
it's an adventure show if you look at it that way.
It's loosely based off of this.
It's not
pirate-
loosely based. Well, it's the backstory of the ship and treasure, yes. But other than that, there's no connection.
I mean, it sounds like it's got a couple stars in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember seeing any commercials about the darn.
No, I think it was it a digital? I don't know.
He's asking me like I remember.
Was it only on Netflix? Because that's
No,
probably
no, it's out at the movies
all right.
first. And yeah,
Huh.
it's decent. It's worth watching, I guess.
Interesting.
I'll watch it again.
But no events for you.
No events.
No, but I figured we would talk about the Forrest Finn auction that occurred this past Monday, 2 days.
The
Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
Because you watched it, didn't you, Shad?
I watched it off and on. I was curious, how crazy is it going to get?
Right.
It's probably,
And?
it's treasure, man.
It got crazy.
Pretty
How crazy did it get?
It got crazy.
As we suspected it
So,
would.
all right. In the chat room, how much, without looking,
They're gonna look.
is the cheapest thing what it was sold for? And what was it? What do you think it was?
Cheap.
Should we play the Jeopardy music?
I don't have it no more.
Yeah,
You don't have it?
No.
talking about?
All I
Oh.
got's the Benny Hill music now.
Which chat? Both of them?
I don't know. I don't have the YouTube up.
Okay, then go GPS chat.
Yeah, I forgot to open the YouTube. So yeah, we'll wait a little bit. I mean, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, that gives them time to look it up.
true. Well, no, there's a delay, right?
Yes.
There's a delay.
Because they haven't said $250 for a gram of gold.
I said crazy, not somewhat inflated.
Wow.
I mean, I guess we all have different levels of crazy. Maybe $250 for a gram of gold's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
My crazy level's way up here because I married an Asian
Right. So
and Lithuanian.
so
Lithuanian.
250 for a gram of gold, just slightly crazy.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Well, it was $900. Now this is 3 grams of gold dust. All right, Jared was close.
Jared mentioned 1,200.
Yeah. Now that's for just gold dust, and this is all certified in like one of those NGC cases.
Uh-huh.
Now I did kind of skim through to see what a gram, because they did sell like a gram nugget, and that also sold $990 for a 1.02 gram gold nugget.
But it's got the story of being
It's got the
Finn's
story.
treasure.
So needless to say that somebody, like, you can go on to heritage auctions and there's several items up where you can make an offer to the current person that won. Now for that 3 grams of gold dust, they're basically accepting offers above $1,350 or more. So if you feel you
That's
missed
crazy.
out, hop on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Now, of course, here's the question. What did the top 3 items, what were they, and what did they sell for?
Don't know. You were the guy
I should
watching.
have looked up the scissors.
Oh.
I forgot to look up the scissors.
Oh, that's right. They had the jewel encrusted scissors.
No, there was no
There's
jewel
no
encrusted.
jewels on it.
I
They're
thought
just
they had jewels
scissors.
in it. It was just gold scissors.
No, they weren't gold.
They were
I
just,
think a dog just.
Well, then why
passed
would make a
gas.
pair of scissors worth anything if they didn't have jewels in them or if they weren't gold.
Because they
Could have just been-
Finn's treasure box.
It could have been some pair of scissors from a
My first haircut.
what do you call them?
My first haircut.
Yeah.
The land expansion back in the 1800s.
Uh-huh.
They started off, it could have been in somebody's
Pair of scissors
wagon.
found within Forrest Finn's treasure chest. That's all it says.
You know what? I am going to.
They had to come from somewhere that makes them worth
It looks like
anything.
the scissors that we got when we were in like first grade.
Yeah, but where did they come from, and who had
They
them?
don't say. Hang on. I will put it as our background.
Let's see said scissors.
So you can see said scissors. Why? And this is why everybody hopefully is taking a stab at the top 3 items, what they were.
Are there can people make comments on here? Did anybody comment to see what it was?
There you go.
Oh, that is like the ones we used to get in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this sold, as you can see, for $2,880, which
Oh, come
includes
on.
their free. No. Look, Tim, if you really feel you should have got these scissors, you can make an offer of $4,320 or more.
Oh, holy moly.
For rusty scissors. Not even made out of gold.
No. And they're not like ancient scissors.
Right. They probably say made in China somewhere on
Gotta
the
be something. There's got to be something to it, or it wouldn't have been in the box, man.
Yeah, maybe he accidentally dropped them in the box.
Well, I mean, didn't he have a story about talking about everything that was in his treasure?
Well,
I don't
that.
remember.
Oh no! What did I do? Where are
I'm
you?
just saying. I mean, if you're gonna
Yeah, but
throw out a treasure like that, you'd want to document like that pair of scissors. Why is that so important in the box?
Yeah, see, yeah, I would have liked to have known as well, but
Yeah.
they unfortunately in the description literally says a pair of
Just
scissors
a pair of scissors.
found within Finn's treasure
That's it.
chest.
It could have been his childhood pair,
that's strange.
That is strange. All right, so let's. I don't know if anybody
That's
commented.
Are them scissors graded too?
No, they're not.
See, I thought they were like jewel encrusted shears, and that's
I
not.
thought they were made out of gold.
Yeah, something.
Something.
No, unfortunately. So no. Okay, I'm just going to say the top 3 items because I tried to click between the 2 sites and I'm not having much luck. All right, so a gold nugget weighing 549 grams,
Uh-huh.
which is 17.65 troy ounces. Now this gold nugget measured
A pound and
was
one.
it 3.5 inches. It is from Alaska, heavy and solid and highly dimensional. This is a horrible write-up. But however, it sold for $55,200. Now again, Tim, if you want this, you can make an offer of at least $82,800.
Okay. I'll think about it overnight. I'll make
Yeah, I mean, sleep on it.
I'm gonna
I think you're leaning towards the scissors.
I am. The scissors got my attention.
Now, the next item, what do you think it was, guys?
Oh, crap.
Was it jewelry?
The nugget, the big nugget.
Is it jewelry or no?
No,
Yeah, then I don't know.
it's the 20,000 word autobiography of
Oh
Forrest
my
Finn
lord!
In a jar.
in a
about
jar.
Jar.
I forgot about that.
$6,000.
So here's what it purportedly, it's a small glass jar purportedly containing a 20,000 word autobiography of Forrest Finn. Lid is covered with wax to protect the contents from moisture
What's purportedly mean?
and still intact. They believe they don't know
They
because
don't
they
really
don't
know.
it's still sealed, so they don't know. They only know from the reference of his book.
No, I figured it out. The scissors is what he used to cut that paper down.
Well,
So
that's what
it
it
fit
said.
in the jar.
Only about cutting the math, but
See, it wouldn't fit in the
You're
jar.
really
Too big.
right.
And he got the scissors, he trimmed it down, and then he dropped the scissors in the box. So
Yeah, he's just like, I don't care.
Throw these in there.
I thought he's in there too.
He's like, it's missed. This treasure's missing something. Oh, here.
Scissors.
They're freaking scissors.
All right. Now the third item.
No, I think he just wanted us to joke. Forrest Finn wanted us to talk about these scissors.
Is that like a world record price for a pair of scissors?
It's gotta
Well,
be
No.
probably not. There's
I
probably
would say
some
no.
really historical,
golden
ancient.
scissors.
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
There, I think in one of the Egyptian tombs there was a pair of golden shears. Right?
Oh, okay. All right.
But I think of what it is. That's got to be a record sales price.
For a pair of school scissors.
Were they lefties?
The only thing it would have been-
Right? It makes a difference.
Maybe it was
You're
the
right.
very first left-handed pair of scissors. Yeah, as a lefty who can only cut with right-handed scissors, I appreciate
The
that.
only thing that would have made it better if they was the rounded tip scissors.
Yeah.
You know, the kind that used to be on that little scissor rack in art
Yeah.
class.
Safety scissors.
I mean, I'm just surprised. I didn't read his book. Is there a reference about those
I
scissors?
wonder.
You know, or is this what he's doing to get people to buy the book? Like, why the hell did he put scissors in there?
Right?
I don't know. But the third top item to get through it is a Terona necklace with gold and stone pendants. So this is from Colombia, circa 500 to 1000 AD. It's roughly 25 inches long. It has an attractive assemblage of a variety of ancient gold and stone pendants with small shell beads between, in very good condition, strung in modern times.
You got a picture of that?
Yeah, I can take a picture of that for you.
Wow.
Now, this one, what do you think that necklace sold for?
Gosh, no clue.
I don't know. I'd like to see it.
It's a top three, so take a guess.
89,000.
Okay, a top three. Why would it be higher than the first one?
You said yes. I guess.
This is number 3 on the list. How's that?
Oh, number 3 on the list.
Yeah,
Okay,
my bad. I should have been more specific.
24.5.
No. It sold for $46,800, which includes the
Lord.
premium.
Wow.
Again, $70,200 or more. Make
That's
an
the
offer.
necklace. That's the necklace.
That's the necklace.
quite ugly.
Looks like a puka shell.
It looks like rocks. And a
It
string.
is kind of.
Wax rope.
Couple arrowheads there.
It's a couple of somethings on there. I don't know, but holy mackerel.
Oh, these people. It's got like frogs.
They carved him out of gemstones, little
those are-
gemstones.
Yeah, I don't know what that one. It looks like a Colombian version of Thor's hammer.
I'm thinking that's beach glass. Somebody's lying to us on this.
No, those are stones. Like
Yeah, they're stones. When you zoom in on it, they're little stone carved effigies.
Huh. It's still ugly.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
if I
still
would
ugly.
have. If I would have went for that one.
So it sold for 46, and how much can we buy it for if we would?
You gotta
Have it.
$70,200.
It went for $46,000 and Shad open bid for 200.
I want to ask the guy who bought the scissors if he knows
Yeah,
why they're so valuable.
me too. I want to know.
Maybe
There's
he
got to
knows
be a
the
story.
Out of all that stuff, that's the only thing I want to know about. The scissor.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. And is the really manuscript actually the autobiography, or if he was like,
I
and
think
it's like this was all set up?
Yeah. Suckers.
Oh, you're on candid camera.
You need a microscope to read it.
Yeah.
you're on candid camera.
And just to mess you up, he wrote on the front and the back.
You have to use the special scissors to open.
Oh, no. Yeah, you need the scissors to open that jar.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been funny, right? The only way to open the jar is with that scissors. It's like a special key.
Yeah,
And
like
now they're auctioned off.
yeah.
And you know what would be You know what'd be even more funny is because on that little thing, that's what actually because you got to have a microscope to read it, and you got to figure it out because it's probably on front and back. But that little thing tells you where the actual real treasure is. he just sold all the pieces to everybody else. You got to have.
Maybe that's what they're hoping. Like this has something more about things in there.
Something. I just would really.
That's just terrible. That is terrible.
How could you ever find out about them scissors though?
Well, if you sold it.
I just can't believe we're looking at the treasure on the internet right now.
Yeah, and that people paid that kind of money for
it. But they still haven't told us where it was.
Right. So
that's what bothers me.
Why?
National Treasure.
So right.
The treasure sold for more than what it was worth.
By far. Yeah. So for instance, let me just pick randomly a coin that's sold here. What they did in this auction house, they actually put what the coins were valued at wholesale. Right. So this one here is an 1895 gold coin. I don't know which one. A $20 coin or something. Yeah. It looks like American. Yeah, US. $20 gold coin.
Okay.
Well, so that one, they said it's worth $1,955. Okay. It sold for $4,320 with the premium.
Yeah, but you got the coin, American Minute, out of Forrest Finn's treasure.
Yeah, but
well, see that's what I was thinking, or I was hoping to try to get before I saw prices go stupid.
Right.
He tried.
I was watching.
He was gonna buy something, and he goes, "Are you kidding me?"
I was like, "This is insane, man!" So yeah, the cheapest coin, and I was looking. There was a whole bunch of these. I don't know why they didn't sell for the same amount, but this one here is a 1945 gold 2.5 peso restrike. That one sold for $1,020. They don't even tell you what that one's valued. I swear those are
an old peso. So take a peso and add $60.
$2.50 peso is probably on eBay roughly about
$200.
Yeah, about $300.
I found one for $200. Another one up to $400. All certified.
And like I said, there's going to be something. There's going to be something have to do with that paper, I believe. And it's gonna, like I said, like he just said, there's that movie Treasure. What it was called? National Treasure. You know, one clue led to another.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be.
But here's the thing: as soon as you break the wax on that jar with the manuscript, you've lowered its value.
Yep.
From a collector's standpoint, it has to remain intact.
So we'll never know.
It's in a clear jar. So you could actually, like, if you get close to, like, magnifying glass, you could read.
No.
If it's more, it says, "Oh, that leads to a bigger treasure."
Well, it looks like it's rolled up so you can't see.
Right.
I don't know.
Did I do a snippet of it? No. Here, I will show you what this jar looks like.
I thought it was clear.
It is clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think the way. Oops. Hang on. Oh shit! What did I do?
Strange.
I think they rolled it. It's hard to tell from the picture of the site if there is text on the outside. It doesn't look like it though. So let me save it.
You know what, Shad? It's not really hard for me to just close it back up, dip it in wax again, but you know, whatever.
Is that wax though?
Yeah, it said it's wax.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. Move your hand, honey.
Yeah.
Now you should be able to see something.
I don't know. It's got a rubber band around it.
Yeah, it's got something.
I don't think it's a rubber.
I think it's a string.
Rubber band. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, there you go.
Depends on what they dipped it in, what kind of wax, you know, yada yada yada, what it have in it.
Could you like cut the bottom on the glass and then put it back on?
It'd be easier just to Melt the wax off and re-wax it at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah, just re-wax it.
Of course, there's also a string, but it wouldn't be that old because he didn't do it that long ago.
It's not
So,
like it's ancient.
But he might have, to his credit,
right,
used an old recipe of wax. I don't know.
An old Egyptian wax.
Yeah, it's something special you can only get, and you have to use the scissors to do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that,
I'm telling
you, that would be the worst. The actual, like the finger parts of the scissors, you got to turn those up like for your two eyes, and then there's a particular place in the scroll that you got to stop, and then that tells you where the other treasure is.
Yeah, it's the key. The scissors are the key.
Now, Lawrence
Longworth, somebody else.
He brings up a point. Opening it and publishing the contents will be worth more than what they paid, which is true.
Or like doing a show and selling it to like Discovery Channel.
But isn't the autobiography also just a handwritten copy of The Thrill of the Hunt or whatever the book is?
So
I thought in one of your stories you said that.
I don't know.
So therefore, you couldn't publish it,
right? Because it's already published,
and you don't own the rights,
right? See,
or unless you own the rights, if you open it and it's in there on the last page.
Yeah.
I think it's like Rob. It's going to be like National Treasure. There's going to be Clues.
There'll be a movie about
Blues. Did you just say Blues Clues?
No, I said Clues and Clues.
Blues and Clues.
What? Blues.
Okay, now that you've seen all these outrageously high prices on these collectibles, 10, 15 years down the road, somebody wants to sell it, and all of a sudden they look at it, the price is plummeted.
Well, yeah, because nobody remembers who the heck they were now.
It's hard to tell. The collecting market's so weird. I think you're going to see a lot of this stuff posted online for sale for even more and grossly inflated, double of what these people pay probably. Who knows? I mean, because it is such a small amount of the auction, less more items get released to auctions, and maybe they will. I bet they will, because that's not everything.
That's not everything.
Oh no.
Right, but if you think about it, Shad, Forrest Finn's claim to fame was this treasure.
Yeah.
Now it's not like it was Blackbeard's treasure. Or
you know what? It really doesn't matter. There's a story behind it.
Right.
It's well documented. There's controversy behind it.
Yeah.
And it's not like this is a thimble collection, okay?
And not only that, people died looking for it.
Yeah.
So maybe in the next treasure there'll be a thimble.
Maybe there is a gold thimble in there.
We got the scissors.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a lefty pair.
Do you think at the end there's going to be a Monopoly Man?
So in 15 years, will it be just completely forgotten about?
I don't think it will. I mean, honestly,
we've been reporting on it for a long time.
I think I agree. From the mainstream in the minds of most people, it will fade away.
Right.
Yeah.
But from a collector's standpoint,
like
it's
it'll
still
be a
going to
niche.
go up.
It'll still be a niche thing. Like obviously, we'll know what it is, and
Well, and
people
so many people went looking for it, so it's going to stay in the minds of some people. But there's some of them you'll say Forrest Finn. Oh, don't ever talk to me about that again.
Yeah,
they don't even hear about it.
I think Kathleen's right. People like us, remember it.
We will always remember. We will always remember.
I don't know. I kind of like Charles Hanson, and maybe it's just blank papers.
That's what I think it is.
You know
just
what's
the
really
outside
funny?
is got writing.
You know what's really funny is because you never know what is actually rolled up in the middle.
Right.
True.
It's probably like a wine cork with a piece of paper wrapped
I don't know.
around.
Well, like Terry Curry, it could be one of Hunter Biden's lost works of art there in there too. I embellish what Terry said.
You're probably right.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's just go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, buddy.
Right? Yeah. Wrap it up. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to join us Sunday. We'll be here. And I believe Kevin Hoagland's going to come and join us. So on that note, we're out of here. Have a great week.
Good night.
Good night,
everybody.
Go Forest Food.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. And be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.